Welcome to the 2017 Cornet Conspiracy Meeting in Elkhart, Indiana, hosted by Mark Metzler. Elkhart was once the band instrument capital of the world. The largest company was founded by C.G.Conn in 1876. Though it's been reorganized over the years, Conn-Selmer is alive and well today. The Conspiracy is the premier horn hang in the world, bringing together collectors, historians, restorers, players all, from all corners of America. On display are some of the rarest of the rare cornets, all waiting to be played by the conspirators. No museum can match what is on display at the Conspiracy's show and tell. You'll see many pre-Civil War instruments in perfect playing condition, and later a playing demonstration by the Conspiracy.
I'm thinking about buying one of those Getsy special ones. They only use like 50 of them. It's like August top 7 cents. It's a really Gillen's guy. I'm thinking about it, but I don't need it.
He gave to Ed Troidel. It's a 6. Probably your size.
My size, yeah.
Art Farmers.
No, that was a Monet.
Monet later. Let's see, who's this? Roy Eldridge.
Oh.
I have 2 Roy Eldridges from in the 60s. He played them. I got that one. I got him from Bobby Eldridge.
Oh my God, man. This is an unbelievable collection.
And this is just some. This is Ernie Royal's deep mouthpiece, and this is what Ernie Royal played. I got this from his granddaughter. He and Clark always played flat rims. Exactly.
Oh man. Plays pretty good.
A piston bell cornets from the 1890s. They made them, yeah. Right. Oh no, see that's what I'm saying. I'm comparing the engraving because I got a bunch of Leonard cornets here. So I.
Hour and a half to put it together, and I just took it out and played it, and because it plays, I haven't messed with it since.
Doesn't this noise bother you?
No, it just goes in this ear and out of the other. Don't bother me a bit.
Haven't you got it fixed yet? No, I haven't got it fixed yet. And furthermore, I'm not gonna fix it. Horns to the right of me. Horns to the left of me. Horns all over me. Stop it! Horns! Horns! Horns!
Dave Rogers. Dave Rogers, do you know anything about mouthpieces?
Not much.
Not much?
No, I just buy them. I don't really,
Really?
know much about them.
What are these?
These are mouthpieces I actually buy.
Really?
Yeah. This is my collection of mouthpieces that were played by famous people. And they range from Bunny Berrigan to Louis Armstrong to Miles Davis to Maynard Ferguson to even a classical guy, Harry Glantz, who was principal trumpet in New York Philharmonic, and then he was Toscanini's first trumpet player at NBC.
I'm going to be giving you an overview of the life of Couturier and the horns that he made. I'm also going to be giving you a little bit more of a superficial assessment, psychological assessment of the gentleman.
And this lecture is an attempt to explain the phenomenon of the very many models. As the 20th century approached, the number of American cornet models mushroomed. And I want to investigate how advertising may have driven this development.
So, Levy was distraught over losing many, but life moves on. How did Jules mend his broken heart? Simple enough, he just found another wife. Aside from Levy's somewhat checkered reputation, the Corbett family simply felt that Stella was too young to marry him. She was 22 and he was 46, more than twice her age. One of Stella's sisters told a reporter, she fell in love with his cornet. And he with her beauty.
Here we are on the site of the C.G.Conn company. Charles Gerard Conn began the musical instrument industry in Elkhart. And this started because he got in a bar fight, got his chops hurt, and started making mouthpieces with rubber rims. And then got involved with, who was it, Diston, I believe, who was making cornets, and it was all downhill from there. This is the Conn Mansion in Elkhart, Indiana, and C.G.Conn made all his money here and became big in politics, big in town. He was a big man on campus. This is the other side of the Conn Mansion, and the Cornet conspiracy is up there drinking wine, beer, cheese, and finger food, and having the time of their life. So
It's gorgeous. Very amazing.
Just the pillars alone.
I know.
Right. Is that Greek or Roman? I suspect.
And they're made of wood, which is...
The Conn Mansion in Elkhart, Indiana, now owned by Tim and Meg Shelley, is like walking back in time. One might expect to see C.G.Conn himself in his favorite chair. Even a vintage Conn cornet greets their neighbors and friends.
Okay, this is a Conn ultimatum. This was one of the first designs that Conn produced that was of their own design after the series of cornets that included the 4N1, the Conn B-flat, a solo model, and vocal models. Those are their three that they came out with, in 1878, 1879. And Jeff is going to play it for you now.
yeah, yeah. Let's see if it works. As you can see, we had a great and memorable time with the Shelleys, who were so gracious to share their historic home with the Cornet conspiracy. We did come in through the kitchen, however. The next morning, we went to the Conn-Selmer factory in Elkhart, where we saw firsthand how cornets and trumpets are made today. The skilled workers take great pride in their work and are producing excellent instruments for today's players.
model, yeah.
And what this does, it gives you different sounds for different environments. It will give you a different sound. And
So like if you're an orchestral player, it's like a hall, and if you're a jazz player, it's like a club.
this is a recital hall for 300.
Wow.
And then this next sound is an empty auditorium for 800. Now the next sound is auditorium occupied. This is an arena for 10,000 people.
Every step in the process is checked and double-checked before any instrument leaves the factory.